but oddly satisfying.
Yeah, pretty insane, huh? Have you ever heard of a hare hunt? Well, anyway, next up, going to school is pretty tough.
Not really, Tom.
Well, it is when you're the class clown in a school full of ninjas. Take it away.
In Hidden Leaf Village, the art of ninjutsu is a way of life. For centuries, peace and prosperity have ruled the land, but it wasn't always so. Local legend speaks of an evil spirit trapped within a young boy. His name, Naruto. Hated and feared by other students. He dreams of one day becoming head ninja. But getting there isn't gonna be easy, cause Leaf Village Academy is no ordinary school. Classes are tough, everyone's a bully, and any test could be your final exam. Fortunately, this class clown's inner demon is about to graduate. Naruto, coming this summer. Confront your enemies.
It's showtime!
Naruto is one of the most influential animes out there behind Dragon Ball Z. To the point, when you see someone running with their arms behind their back, it's not even called an anime run. It's just the Naruto run. Tumblr be talking about what Harry Potter house you from. Nah, what village you from. Now me, I'm black, I'm minority too. I know what people I'm hanging around. All my minorities, we all reppin' the Uchiha clan. Just like in Dragon Ball Z, we reppin' the Saiyans. Now listen, the destruction of our clan and race because they were afraid of us sounds familiar. Now recently, I had finished Naruto for the first time and I wanted to give you guys my honest thoughts. A little backstory. For a gorilla like me, I had always been exposed to Naruto at a young age, although I don't even remember the episodes that would come on late at night. I had watched plenty of episodes with my brother, and before the anime's ending, a lot of my friends had been invested in the show. However, Naruto had never been something I told myself, okay, let me watch this from the very beginning, even though I did know plenty of spoilers and plot points. However, that changed a month ago. Told myself, you know what, I need to get educated. Now, of course, I'm going to be talking about spoilers, so don't watch this if you haven't seen the show yet. But other than that, sit back and relax, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I think my favorite character in the show is surprisingly Naruto himself, and I will say he's definitely had to grow on me at first. I thought this man was all spice, no kick at the beginning, but when we get after the first arc of Shippuden, this man is spicy as hell. He has a mindset I don't completely agree. Like him wanting Sasuke to come back, nah. I wouldn't have saved Sasuke. In fact, I wouldn't have saved most of these villains in this story. Like Nagato destroyed my village, killed my master. I'm not talking to you. But the reason why I like Naruto is because he fights for what he believes in to the fullest, and I gotta respect it. Now, my favorite side character is Kakashi for sure. I really feel like this was the writer's second main character with the amount of screen time he gets. He gives us a different and unique view on the story. Not being Uchiha, he still possesses the Sharingan. Also, the amount of plot armor this man gets at the end of the story is crazy. Felt like this man died 3 times, and at the end of the day, he still got out of his grave. This is, I think it's so crazy how many times we thought he died, but he kept on coming back. You gotta love Kakashi. Now, my least favorite character, and when I say it, it's not gonna be a surprise. But guys, hear me out. Hear me out. I went into this story, like I went back into Naruto and told myself, look, I'm gonna try liking this character. But I can't. Sakura is the most unlikable character in the story. It's not even funny. Like, it's so bad. I feel like the writer of the story hates Sakura as much as we do, because this is crazy. When we get to the point where she confesses her feelings to Naruto, I was like, yeah, this woman is not shit. Like, there is no redeemable qualities about her. Like, she's done. And it's like the writer had to make her bad on purpose, because we get to the point where she's like, I finally made it, Lady Tsunade. I finally caught up, and gets slapped immediately. You gotta hate her as much as we do. There's no way that you wrote a script out, an outline, and said, you know what, this is a great thing for Sakura. This is a great moment for Sakura that gets slapped.
Fatality.
You know, I will say she did the big carry in the war with her healing powers that she learned from Tsunade. But her saying that she finally caught up is a lie. You're like 5 power-ups behind. Please stop talking. And don't get me started when Naruto and Sasuke fight for the second time. The final fight where she's like, I'm doing the same thing I did before. Crying. Whose fault is that? I was hoping to see Sakura at least land one punch on Sasuke, but it just never happened because the writer just do not like Sakura. I have 3 honorable mentions. I really fuck with Shikamaru. That man had the craziest arc. Craziest. You would have thought he was the main character of the anime. And I really do like Lee and Guy. I like them both together. I don't know how I feel about Lee on his own. I feel like I wouldn't like Lee if Guy wasn't a thing, and vice versa. I feel like without Guy there would be no Lee, and without Lee there would be no Guy. You feel me? So everything that Guy did makes me like Lee more, vice versa. But overall, I definitely like Lee more than Guy. For the presentation of Naruto, it's going to be a little mixed because I only watched the anime for OG Naruto. I read Shippuden because I saw how many chapters Shippuden had, and I said bet. Did the same thing that Lee did during the Chunin exams, took the weights off, and I said it's time to turn up. And it took me about 2 weeks to read all of Naruto. But for the most part, I want to say the anime for OG Naruto was pretty good, of course. I followed a filler guide because no way I was going to watch all that filler. And the worst thing about the filler, I hear is way worse in Shippuden. But for the most part, I had no complaints about the anime besides the fight between the 3rd Hokage and Orochimaru. I don't know if it was like this in the manga, but tell me why it felt like that the fight felt like it was going on for like 10 episodes and they were standing in the same stance, and reminded me of Goku and Frieza where they were fighting on Namek and Frieza was like, we have 5 minutes left. Nah, y'all got 20 episodes left. Stop talking. That was the only complaint I had about the anime I was watching through, and upon reading the manga I really did not have any complaints. I felt some of the fights were choreographed better in the manga than some in the anime. I feel like some of the fights in the anime kind of it kind of feels like not like a downgrade, but like I feel like they could have turned it up way better. But hey, not everyone's gonna get the Demon Slayer treatment where you fight the smallest insignificant villain and the anime studio uses all their budget. So unfortunately, we do not live in that day and age yet. This next thing is a complaint though. I feel like Naruto has way too many flashbacks, and a lot of times it's at the wrong time. It'd be during fights, and it's like I really do not care about this character that you are showing me in this flashback. Now, when you're writing a story, you should have backstory. You should have backstories. You should have those flashbacks written down somewhere. But it does not mean you have to share it every time you make one. Like, for example, Orochimaru, he got a flashback, and you know, it shows how he kind of went crazy after his parents died. But the thing about Orochimaru, you did not need to show me a flashback to tell me that he's crazy. The first time we see him, he's a girl. The first time we see Orochimaru, not only is he a girl, he is a fan of snakes. If that isn't a freak, and if that doesn't show you that he's crazy, I don't know what will. Now, a lot of these flashbacks, I do feel like they feel a little repetitive sometimes. I feel like a lot of these villains kind of have the same backstory, that where they are a victim to war and suffering, and that's why they have to find peace in the world by destroying another man's village. I don't know, bro. It's kind of But at the same time, when I say it's a complaint, it doesn't take me out of the story. But at the same time, when it comes to flashbacks that should actually matter to me, I'm just not rolling my eyes, but it's just like, oh man, here's another flashback I gotta sit through, you know? And it's not as bad as Demon Slayer, where we show this demon that has crossed the line of morality and they're about to die and it's flashback time. Like, I do not care. I wish sometimes when I watch these shows I could talk to the writer directly and be like, straight up, I do not care about this character right now. Like, this flashback, please don't show me this flashback. Please don't show me this flashback. And so I wouldn't say it's that bad at all. When I was watching Demon Slayer, and of course this is the first season of Demon Slayer that it only does it, but I was rolling my eyes during all of it. But besides the flashbacks, I really did enjoy the story. The hierarchy, the ninja aesthetics, and the different ninja arts and chakra arts kept me entertained. As far as pacing goes, I only had to take a break twice. And both times, it was when they removed Naruto out of the spotlight. I want to say straight up. The first time was when he was doing his Sage training. And the second time is when they were trying to hide Naruto from the war, which I thought was pretty dumb. Because hear me out. Yeah, there was hella Zetsus. But I'm sorry, the war was only bad because of Kabuto. If Kabuto was not there, I'm pretty sure the Nine Tails and Eight Tails would have smacked Obito. And I'm sure Naruto would have still talked to Obito and Obito would have gave up. Speaking of the war, that was the longest war I sat through. There was so much back-to-back fighting to the point I can't even say Dragon Ball has more fighting in it than Naruto. Because that's just not true at all. Now, when it comes to the ending, I'm a little mixed on Kaguya because she is the final villain for the Child of Prophecy. It's just something I never thought of Naruto being. Like, every time Jiraiya would say the Child of Prophecy, I just thought Jiraiya was crazy talking. Like, I did not think Naruto was about a Child of Prophecy. But this Indra and Ashura flashback should have happened way earlier in the series. Like, it kind of, like, this is what I was saying with the flashbacks. I feel like they were just happening at the wrong time. And it's just like, are you making this on the go? Or are you just not placing the flashback at the right time? Because I feel like this should have been something we saw in like OG Naruto. Or maybe right before the flashback we saw Kakashi get his Sharingan. Somewhere around there. Because I felt like this came out of nowhere. I do think it's cool seeing the origin of chakra and the origin of the people. But by the time we get to Kagura, it just feels like she's the final, not the final boss, but like the final boss. And it's like, how many final bosses is there? Thankfully, the fight isn't that long. It was a cool fight. And like I said, Kakashi got to show off his plot armor. Now with my guy Sasuke, at the current moment, I don't know how I feel about him. This man was causing problems to the very end. And you would think, hearing that you are a reincarnate soul, you would have a change of heart. But like Naruto, this man is true to his action and words. He tells Naruto, yeah, let's run it. And Sakura and Kakashi looking at him surprised. Bro, I'm surprised that you thought this man would be mentally stable. And after the fight, he talking about a path of atonement. Nah, Sasuke, you need more than a path of atonement. Now, I ain't a Sasuke fanboy. Now, if Sakura wasn't a thing, I probably would be. I'm not gonna lie. I mess with the edgelords and stories. I probably would be a Sasuke fanboy. But just the fact that Sakura can do the fanboying for me, she got it. She got it, you know? And it's just like, every time this man was on screen after he left the village, it was hype. From when he entered Naruto's mind, confronting the Nine Tails, to him killing Orochimaru and getting his own cell. Like, I love him, but if I was Naruto, like I said earlier in the video, I couldn't save him. But then, like I said, that's why I like Naruto. But at the same time, I don't think Sasuke is as despicable as Vegeta, and somehow everyone's still friends with him. So I guess I can give Sasuke a pass. My overall thoughts about Naruto is that it's an 8 out of 10. I probably put it behind Hunter x Hunter and Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z. But this was an amazing experience to fully read and watch. I'm planning to continue this Honest Thoughts series, and the next series I will dive into is Bleach. So look forward to that. But as always, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, like it, comment, subscribe. It shows me that you guys got to the end of the video. I'll catch you guys next time.